Hello, hello, good evening. Let's swap over here and get started, shall we? Got carried away again, messing with overlays before the stream. I cannot tell you how often that happens. So much. But I think I'm getting close to actually finding something that is working. I just realized that my quick poses did pop up. And I want it to be on top. Everything. See how that goes. I don't know. See, I forget that I can't do anything in diagonal lines, even though I desperately want to. I just think it looks so cool. But the universe says hard no on diagonal lines during the stream. We don't do that. We don't do that here, apparently. Bummer. I know. It's a bummer. Okay. What am I doing? I'm pulling up Discord so you can see my stream. That's what I'm doing. So, oh boy. We will hop on the Discord. Turn on the light so that we can see as the sun goes down. Okay, then I need to Discord pull on the desktop and watch stream. Do I have everything else that I might need here? Oh yeah, we should probably pull up Dixper so that that works. The number of windows is just dizzying sometimes. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a lovely evening. Hope all is well and rosy. And if it's not, well shoot, maybe you're just like the rest of us. That sucks. Terror 2022. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Oh no, what's this yellow triangle for? Use is going away on April 14th. We want to make sure the stats you see are an accurate representation of your live audience and engaged community. This stat, as it exists, doesn't meet that standard. Ooh, interesting. I mean, kind of had a sense of that already, let's be honest. Not always. Didn't always seem like everything was on the up and up, you know what I mean? Didn't always makes it very much sense. Here they are, solving it. What great stewards of their company. Let's see. What else do I want? What else do I need? I don't know. quick poses. I need that. Yes, I do need that. Let's put you over here. Sweet mercy. Takes me almost an hour to get set up. I need to actually take that fact seriously. Wild. It's wild. So, here's the deal. I'm not doing art because I'm a great artist. I'm not doing art because I think I'm that important or think that I have necessarily any unique artistic value to offer, although I'm sure that will come with time. The fact is, I'm doing art because I want to communicate my experience with a higher power. And so I've been feeling a lot of nudges to take the plunge and be more overt about that. Ultimately, my artwork has a spiritual message, and so I am gonna do my best to incorporate a spiritual message into the stream. We'll see how it goes, and honestly, you guys are gonna be the ones who are responsible for making it a positive experience for everybody. If we get a bunch of people who are just like not being respectful and stuff, I mean, I'll probably be banning people, first of all. And there are rules. Rules are changing. And those will be made apparent next week. But you know, we're gonna start a little bit with some different stuff today. First of all, I have a little script that we're just gonna go by. I'm just gonna read through it at the beginning of every stream, no matter what. And I'm going back to comics. Minue, Chapter 1, CMC. Also gonna hit. Oh, we're waiting for it to load. That's important. And then I'm gonna open up my skill practice. Nope. Skill practice. Okay. Gesture. We're gonna do some of that today. We're gonna warm up today. We are going to... maybe we'll do some character studies. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, how it goes. See what we're feeling. So, here goes nothing. Before we get started, here's how it's gonna work. So my goal is to inspire and encourage us to pursue a spiritual way of life. That's why I'm doing this, why I'm an artist. And the way I understand a spiritual life is actions consistently taken with the intent of connecting with a power greater than ourselves. I'm not trying to say anything about what that power looks like or who it's for or anything like that. Snowy Snail is not advocating for any denomination or spiritual practice. My intent is to encourage you to walk with a God of your own understanding, whatever that may or may not be. A higher power is very vast, very broad. Definitions are limitless, really, about what you consider a higher power. I know people, well, I've heard of people, I have friends of friends of friends who use arbitrary inanimate objects as their higher power because they're so convinced through the rigors of depression and addiction that they just need anything other than themselves to help them make decisions. And ultimately I found that to be a very fruitful, fulfilling, and peaceful way of life. And that doesn't necessarily, this is so nuanced, and I've spent hundreds of hours talking to people about this stuff, and it's so hard to describe it accurately. So please forgive my shortcomings in communication. No metaphor is going to be perfect. No, there is no black and white here. That's not what I'm trying to do. Disagreements about what a higher power is, about spirituality, about how we should live our lives, about what's good and bad and wrong and right and whatever, they will arise. If this is something that we continue to do, which it probably will be, this is not the place to argue about core beliefs. We're not here to argue with each other. I'm not here to sow divisiveness. Oh my goodness, I have a bird going crazy. I'm not here to sow divisiveness. I'm not here to tell anybody that they're wrong. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to do anything like that. I'm here to share my experience, and hopefully that can be helpful to somebody. And the same can be true for you. You're allowed to be here on the Switch channel, sharing your experience with spiritual principles that have helped you in your life. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. That's what people will actually get value from. So, this is not the place to argue about core beliefs. Belittling, mocking, or antagonism are all prohibited. We do not attack each other. Period. ! In expressing disagreement, use the following format. Thanks for sharing @username. I'm glad that works for you. A practice that has been really helpful for me is ... In other words, we don't talk about other people's beliefs. We don't say that they're wrong. We don't do that. That's not what we're here for. We're here to share. We're to share and learn and grow together. In sharing our opinion or experience, we do not do so with the intent to be right. We share what works for us in the hope that someone may benefit from it. We are here to implement basic principles that help us live with serenity and joy. Here are some spiritual principles that I do my best to live by. Honesty. Have I been honest with myself and others today? I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer. Sorry for the white noise there. Open-mindedness. Am I willing to be wrong today? Willingness. Have I done something good that I didn't want to do today? Acceptance. Have I let go of trying to control people, circumstances, and ideas today? Courage. Am I willing to do things I'm afraid of today? Trust. Have I shown trust in a higher power through my actions today? Why are we talking about spirituality on this channel? Creativity is a spiritual practice, one that has the capacity to bring tremendous light and joy into our lives. Spirituality enhances all areas of life. These principles help me maintain recovery from addiction, lift me from the despair of clinical depression and anxiety. They've saved my life, they've saved my marriage, they have given me everything good in my life, including art. So, with that, we're going to make some art. And why? What's going on? What's happening? Well, let's just take this warm-up as an example. There are a number of spiritual principles that can be taken from this practice. So let's talk about those. And by the way, there's a handy dandy little feature, little thing that we did in the chat. You can press exclamation point quote, and you can cue a random. There's a small bank of quotes that I am collecting. That bank will continue to grow, and you are welcome to add a quote, one of your favorite quotes if you would like, by with the command add quote. Now I please ask that you be respectful of the intentions of the channel while you're doing that, but that's all the guidance I need to give, because if it's helped you, then it's probably going to be helpful for somebody else who stumbles along on this channel on their long scroll through the endless list of thumbnails on Twitch on a Friday night. So feel free to add your quote as you would like. And I would be very happy to see that, and very interested in seeing and learning what has been helpful for you spiritually. Because, it's a messed up world out there, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of fear, anger, resentment, pain, anguish, war, death, misery. It's all out there. It exists. Running away from it isn't very helpful. And I believe spirituality is the best tool that we have. A higher power, really, ultimately, is what it comes down to, in my opinion. Is my best chance at staying sane and having peace. And again, higher power is such a broad term. I think people get pretty freaked out when, just at the word spirituality. You have staunch Christians who are like, oh, that's new agey weirdness, mindful meditation. Oh, that's bad, But then you get all the new agey people who are like, oh, spirituality, if religion is terrible, it's the worst thing in the world, it causes all of our problems. Associating spirituality with religion is natural because religion deals in the spiritual realm, but I believe, I've heard it said as spirituality is for the people who, or religion is for people who don't want to go to hell, and spirituality is for people who've been to hell and don't want to go back. And that's kind of, I feel been my experience. It's just I don't care who you are, what you believe, or whatever, but you can't tell me that my spiritual life is a bad thing because it's saved my life. It saved me from addiction. And some people don't even believe that addiction can be real. They don't comprehend not being able to control their own actions. And to that I just say yeah, that's great, that's lucky. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, feeling so out of control and lost, just confused why I'm not capable in the same way other people are. Brutal. It's really not fun. I don't recommend. 100%, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. So anyway, spiritual principles that are, happening with just what's happening on the screen right now. Well, I read, honesty, right? Transparency. Honesty and transparency maybe aren't exactly the same things. I don't know. I haven't thought about that too much, but well, yeah, see, and it's I'm trying to avoid doing hitting the undo button because I want to be honest. I want to be honest about all my attempts, and that's what this exercise is all about. It's not about being perfect. It's about honestly evaluating where I'm at right now and how I can get better. So, I don't need to be hitting the undo button, and I also don't need to feel ashamed of doing a bad job, because it's well, I'm working on it. What else do you expect? I'm working on it. And that's, oh boy, I don't think I've ever tried this particular exercise before, so it's really good for me. So anyway, honesty. Acceptance is another good one. It's I'm practicing accepting where I'm at today, practicing being okay with myself, with my mistakes, and along with acceptance of the negative, quote unquote negative, the less good. See, none of my lines had even touched the dot until my last one. It's yeah, makes sense though. like very normal. How many of our own efforts in any endeavor in life are like that? It's absurd. It's absurd, the standard that I set for myself. It's really brutal. It is really brutal. And I am kind of sick today. We'll see how I feel. I might end early. We'll see how it goes. And do some circles. Then we're going to move on to gestures, ellipses. I'm always kind of adjusting how I am applying pressure on the pen and on the paper, the screen, or like how I'm holding the pen, how I'm applying pressure on the screen. Just to try and find different ways of doing it, not being so uncomfortable with like holding the pencil in a different way. See, I didn't need to do that. Why did I hit the undo button? Silly me. Silly me. So what's our quote? I didn't even read it. The first step towards change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. Ooh. I like that. That's so true. So I work with adults with disabilities, right? And there's one guy there at work. He loves to draw. He loves it. He's also an extremely compulsive liar, and his grandiosity is off the charts. It's really sad because there's a lot of insecurity there, behind all of that. And it's very clear. However, I've tried talking to him about this, just bringing it up, just being like, hey, it's okay that your drawings aren't the best in the world. Like, that's fine. And if you want to get better, then we need to accept that and start where you're at, And he's like, no, I don't want to learn how to draw better. And it's just like, oh man, come on, dude. We could have so much fun. But I get it, It's really hard. It's scary. Accepting ourselves. Accepting where we're at. Accepting the truth. Alrighty, so we're gonna do some gestures today. Gestures is... So I'm super curious. 2 viewers is what it says on here. Apparently it's not very reliable. I wonder how they're going to track it, because that's a pretty important statistic for how Twitch works. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Anyways. Excuse me. We're gonna do figure gestures. We're also gonna do hands, because hands are hard. That's it. Some of the photography in these is so cool. I really genuinely do love it. I guess you guys probably can't see that super well, what's happening on the screen there. Let's pause. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's better. Ooh. And continue. Whoa. Okay. Anyways. Big muscly dude. Hmm. Not getting the width quite right on those digits. Ugh. So hard. Oh man, that did not work very well. Human bodies are so crazy, cool, and weird. Just weird. Sometimes. Well, maybe we'll do a little flower. That sounds fun. This is a very cool song. Hold on while I adjust my waistband on pants that I don't need to adjust. Behold my glory. But seriously though, those lats. Dang. Oh, that's a cool tattoo. What can mobile optimization do for you? You tell me. Can't it do for you? That's the real question. Resist the urge to draw the camera. Don't give in. Okay, now we can, I guess, maybe draw the camera. I don't know why, but I always jump right to the camera usually at the beginning. Silly. Too big. And I didn't use shapes to build the form of it. I just drew the contour, which is not very helpful. Oh no. Yikes. Hands, man. Jeez. Stop putting so much pressure on my finger. Use my thumb. Oh, goodness gracious. Whoa. Oops. Next one, next one. Man, now my index finger is really uncomfortable. I really slam on it when I'm drawing. Doesn't matter how I hold the pencil, apparently, but learn how to not do that. I heard one trick of like putting a rubber band around your hand, kinda, so that the rubber band holds the pen, and then you just have to like, anyway. It's supposed to relieve some of the strain on your joints. That was good. That was fun. I'm definitely seeing improvement here, and that is super happy. Super, super awesome. So, let's see. Okay. What was up next? I forget. We did the warm-up, we did the gestures. Coursework. I did not watch last video, so we're not going to do that. But we can do a panel study. For a panel study, the goal is basically to practice drawing what's in an upcoming panel or something that I'm not very good at. And this time it's gonna be crowds. I need to be able to draw a semi-decent anime head quickly. So open up this one. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to open character study. And we'll just do these. The intention being reps. Oh, interesting. Well, that's exciting. There's a free anime art con in Salt Lake on May 6th through the 8th, which is the weekend after Anchorage.
On the calendar.
Yep. That is super dope. Definitely going to that. Gotta figure out how to register. And I'm gonna change it to a different pen that I can draw finely with, that you can still see. Yikes. on the more realistic side of things in terms of head proportions. Yikes. Oh, goodness. Let's try that again. very confused there for a second. Drawing too big. Drawing the eyes too big. I always do that. That is a very regular and normal thing for me. Too much in the eyes. Oh boy. Time for a quick breather. My hands are hurting. Oh boy. Let's see what the quote bank has for us, shall we? Accept the person and the situation for exactly what it is, instead of trying to manipulate it into what you think it needs to be. Oh man, I love that. Love that. One of the most important I don't know, things for me is that, like, learning to accept things that I cannot change. It's really important. Very, very necessary. Definitely improving. interesting.
You are a function of this total galaxy. The real deep down you is the whole universe. And it's doing your living organism and all its behavior. It's expressing it as a singer sings a song.
No, that's right. I was gonna do. Hey, Ayo Wacky 28. How you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's really awesome. Doing pretty good. Tired. Just doing some studies. And yeah, it's about time for a quick reading from one of my favorite books. I'm gonna go grab it really quick and be right back. Alrighty, this is coming at us from The Artist's Way. There it is, by Julia Cameron. Great book. Very, very helpful. I'm gonna find something I underlined. Okay. So oh yeah, this is good. This is really good. What's it about? It is about, well, it's called it's The Artist's Way. Basically, it's the subtitle is a spiritual path to higher creativity. So the idea is basically like unlocking, freeing the inner child artist that's inside me and allowing it to exist, and essentially allowing art to be a spiritual practice, as sort of it is, and accepting it and acknowledging that. Anyway, this is great. Life is what we make of it. Whether we conceive of an inner God force or another outer God doesn't matter. Relying on that force does. So that's part of part of my purpose as an artist and as a streamer is to share my experience with a higher power. The definition of that for me doesn't really matter in terms of you. Like for you, it just doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just trying to, like, my art is about, I draw comics and manga. I started my first one very recently, and it is about my experience in addiction recovery and with a higher power. And yeah, so when I take breaks, we're going to be reading from different books that have been really helpful for me. And you're more than welcome to add quotes to our little quote bot that you find interesting. If you want to know how to do that, just let me know. But we'll keep going. Relying on that force does. Ask and you shall receive, knock and it shall be opened unto you. These words are among the more unpleasant ascribed to Jesus Christ. They suggest the possibility of scientific method. Ask, experiment, and see what happens. Record the results. Is it any wonder we discount answered prayers? We call it coincidence, we call it luck, we call it anything but what it is, the hand of God, or good, the hand of good, activated by our own hand when we act in behalf of our truest dreams, when we commit to our own soul. Even the most timid life contains such moments of commitment. I will get a new love seat after all. And then I found the perfect one. It was the strangest thing. I was at my Aunt Bernice's and her neighbor was having a garage sale and she had this wonderful love seat her new husband was allergic to. In outsized lives, such moments stand out in bas relief, as large as Mount Rushmore. Lewis and Clark headed west. Isaac Dinesen took off for Africa. We all have our Africas, those dark and romantic notions that call to our deepest selves. When we answer that call, when we commit to it, we set in motion the principle that C.G. Jung dubbed synchronicity, loosely defined as a fortuitous intermeshing of events. Back in the 60s, we call it serendipity. Whatever you choose to call it, once you begin your creative recovery, you may be startled to find it cropping up everywhere. Don't be surprised if you try to discount it. It can be a very threatening concept. Although Jung's paper on synchronicity was a cornerstone of his thought, even many Jungians prefer to believe it was a sort of side issue. They dismiss it, like his interest in the I Ching, I don't know what that is, as an oddity, nothing to take too seriously. Jung might differ with them. Following his own inner leadings brought him to experience and describe a phenomenon that some of us prefer to ignore, the possibility of an intelligent and responsive universe acting and reacting in our interests. It is my experience that this is the case. I have learned, as a rule of thumb, never to ask whether you can do something. Say instead that you're doing it. Then fasten your seatbelt. The most remarkable things follow. And I've found that so true. I started working out of the Artist's Way last year, and oh yeah, increase the mic volume. Sorry about that. I can absolutely do that. How's that? Hopefully that's a little better. Actually, I can do this. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Anyway, I started doing it. It kind of goes through a bunch of exercises and other things. Super helpful. And yeah, and on that note, while I have you here, I'm going to be starting a Artist's Way group where we will basically read the book and go through activities and such on my Discord server. So that's pretty cool. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's super kind. Very grateful for you. And so you're more than welcome to join. It's like on the schedule on the left side of the screen. It is on Tuesday nights. It's not started yet. It will be starting this coming Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you're more than welcome to join us for that. It's going to be great. We're going to start from chapter 1, and you don't need your own copy of the book because we will be reading it right there. Although if you don't have a copy of the book, I highly recommend taking notes. So that's on the Discord server. You're more than welcome to click below the screen, hop on the Discord, and we will be doing that. If you don't see anything related to Artist's Way, just send me a message. I will adjust permissions because I'm pretty sure you should be able to see it, but I do stuff wrong all the time. Anyways, now that my hands have had a little break and we've had a little bit of a I don't know, powwow, let's get back to these studies, shall we? About an hour left. Excuse me. I didn't really get around to studying what I was hoping to study. Maybe I'll just keep doing this because this is a really helpful thing. Really, really good exercise. I think I will do that. I don't know. Anyways, so that's what's going on around here. Thanks for hanging. What about you? How are you, Ayo Wacky? Are you a professional artist or just a hobby? I am a hobbyist right now, going towards moving professionally. Going towards professional. Hopefully, that's the goal. Oh, good. I'm great, thanks. That's really good. How's your week been? I hope this Friday finds you well. Good to know. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully it's good. We'll see as time goes on. See, this character is a lot more realistic in terms of head proportions, even than, I mean, Mikasa is pretty anime, you know, very anime. This lady is very human, normal human. Why do I say that? Because it's like her head is a box, and that's kind of the shape of the skull. It kind of does this thing, you know, and anyways, also the angle of the plane of the face is a lot more, is like more of a 90 degree or even more than that or less. I don't know what that would be, but whereas, and then the skull oval is actually an oval instead of a circle. Like an anime head would be more like, oh, I draw heads with circles, which is a reasonable thing. And then usually you would have kind of more of a curve to that face profile and have it be very short like that. Like there's more of like an anime style, very round, but here we've got our very oblong oval, very flat, straight up and down face plane, and then the eyes are even above halfway, well actually probably right at halfway between the top of the head and the bottom. No, scratch that, less than half. Well, maybe it would be more like that, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways. It's already Saturday there. Nice. Let's see, so that would be, you're all the way around the world. Wow, that's awesome. I love hearing from people who are in faraway places. It's cool. It was very cool. What about you? Are you an artist? To what do I owe the pleasure of your presence tonight? It's really kind. You're in Nepal right now? Holy cow. One of my dreams. I want to go to Nepal so bad. That'd be so cool. And scary, probably. Just new. That's awesome. I usually watch other art streams while working on a piece. Oh, nice. Very cool. Working on your piece. That's great. That is very cool. Where do you what are you working on right now, if you don't mind my asking? Oh boy. To Neanderthal. That's what I'm sensing. A little bit Neanderthal. It's definitely like even more than that. It's like probably made the nose too long. Let's try it. So yeah, it's not my art style. Let's see. Oh, a small comic book commission. I gotta finish today. So yeah, it's not my art style. What they need. I've been struggling. Solid. Totally understandable. Is it like an American comic style? That's rad. I could probably learn a lot from you, honestly. So you should stick around. Oh man. Oh boy, I get lazy when I'm doing air. It's hard. And I'm drawing it too big again. They want a goofy they want a goofy political cartoon thingy. I do American comic style, but it won't suit. I feel more confident doing realistic proportions than playing with the size and stuff. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, anime, you know? It's just like, please. Definitely not always very realistic at all. Too curvy. Nose isn't long enough. I don't know. What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. I can't afford to say no because I need money. Starving artist here, lol. Seriously. Amen. Amen. I'm with ya. 100%. I've been trying to work, and I'm developing a website, which is just, I think it'll be really good. It's also pretty overwhelming and expensive. Still bigger than that. Straighter. There we go. Oh, geez. I'll go get some tea really quick. BRB, hope you be still streaming. Yeah, I'll be streaming till 10 p.m. ish. Sometimes I go over if we're having a good time. If people are around, I'll go over time. So, no worries. I'm around. I'm hanging. Great. Yes. I'm excited. Yeah. What's up? Okay, I guess we're good. Yeah. No, it's at 10. Yeah, I end at 10 on Fridays. Yeah. No, I start at 7 on Friday. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, big changes. What a mess. What a mess. But it worked out okay. The profile doesn't really seem to be necessarily more realistic than other anime styles, but it's really obvious in these two. Well, these three. See, this is funny to me. They make her nose huge on the profile, like huge. Well, I guess this is also normal for anime, I just forget. And then it's straight on, it's just a line. It's not even a triangle, it's a line. It's ridiculous. Where'd her nostrils go, huh? They're gone. Oh, okay. Well, that explains everything. It's just funny to me.
And remember, if you need me, don't hesitate to call. Goodbye.
Actually, no, I'm being dumb. They don't really emphasize the nostrils in any of these. So, I'm just being weird. Getting Mikasa and this mystery girl confused. The edge of the iris, almost. For where the neck is lining up. Pretty much the pupil. I'm just having a lot of fun trying to draw these characters and all these expression sheets. They're really good practice. Learning all the right shapes and whatnot. Excited to do all of these. I also didn't finish Asuna, I think is her name. Been watching Hunter x Hunter. What a great show. Maybe I'll do a study of those characters next time after I'm done with this page. Come on, come on. Undo. I'm tapping. Hi, I'm back. Oh, you're back. That was quick. When, if and when you ever are not traveling the world being a boss, this teapot is amazing. It's amazing. Boils water in like a minute and a half. I have it right on my desk, basically. It's great. It's electric. Just plug it in, turn on the little switch. A minute and a half later, you have boiling water. It's kind of ridiculous how much pleasure I get from using it. It's like, wow, this is awesome. It's really funny. It's like, whoa, dude, cool down. So what brings you to Nepal? I'm so interested. I want to know. I live here. I was born in India, but I recently moved. Holy cow. That's wild. That is so cool. Well, it's good to meet you. Thank you so much for... Why is my wife calling me? Yes. Hello. Is that a butt dial? That's so strange.
I did just call Jackson, and then I hung up.
That's so weird.
I know, and I heard it. I was like,
What the heck?
And I looked at it, and it shows your number.
I was like, what is going on? That's awesome. Oh shoot, Ayawaki. I would love to see some of your work if you're open to sharing it. Not necessarily, obviously, right now on the stream or whatever. Not exactly possible, but if you want to drop a social or something, I would love to check stuff out. I need to update my panels below the stream. I don't have Instagram anymore. I just am... I don't like social media. I don't like spending time on it. Just don't like doing it. And I also don't trust it very much. So Nice. That's pretty good for a quick sketch. I'm happy with that.
Come here.
I can share on your cord, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. You are more than welcome to do so. Yeah, you've temporarily deactivated social media. Heck yeah, man. That's what's up. Taking a break. Just a few are shared. I'm not a pro, still learning, but hey, I mean, you're working on a commission. That's isn't that the definition of pro? Just throwing that out there. I just need to open back up the big Discord thing. Art share. Yo, wacky. Oh, dang. Heck yeah. Totally. It's beautiful. Yeah, man, you got it. I don't know if you're a man. I'm sorry. I don't want to step on any toes or anything, but I really like it. It's beautiful. It's very painty. It's like the exact opposite of what I mostly do, like line drawings and cross hatching and stuff. I'm not even trying to mess with color at all right now. But yeah, I love this, especially the woman in the bathroom. The pose is so natural. I mean, all of your poses are really good. Your use of color and lighting is really nice. Super into it. I'd love to know the story behind this geisha one with like a robot face almost. That's what it kind of looks like. Anyways, it's a good time. So, let's see. Yes, Emma Man. Very kind of you. Thanks. You're very welcome. No problem. Thanks for sharing. It's great. Love seeing that. Yeah. I think the real what's really going on for me right now is I'm avoiding taking a crack at these panels again. Kinda. My motto right now is just like, done is better than perfect, progress not perfection. Like, I have to drill that into my own head because you know how it goes. I'm my worst critic, and that critic does not let up ever. Eternally just brutal. Yeah, we'll just keep going, keep moving. So you said you just recently moved to Nepal. Did you move for work or for just a change of pace, or like what brought you to Nepal? And I ask your forgiveness for my ignorance about, like, I don't know, everything in that part of the world. So I apologize if I don't know, say something dumb. I'm here for this girl I like, lol. It's silly, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. So right right after my wife and I got married, we moved to Denmark. That was one of the things. So I did the same thing, bro. It's awesome. I'm not saying that you're married or whatever. I don't know, but I feel you. I feel that. That's tough. It's pretty magical, but it's also really tough. I'm not yet, but let's see. Totally. That's good. I'm happy for you. I hope that it's a happy thing. It turns into a happy thing, and it's all well and good, and everyone's good. So blah 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 blah. What am I saying? Not making sense. So I had a 10? No, I must have been at like 12 or even 15. I was at 12. So the geisha artwork, it was a photo reference study from this movie called Ghost in a Shell. Oh, it's from Ghost in a Shell. I'm familiar. I saw the live action version. I just shared the same geisha piece in comic style in your cord. Ooh, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Wow. Dang. Heck yeah. That's really well done. I love that. Wow. Good work. Seriously. That is really, really good. Thanks a lot. Hope I make it someday. Yeah, you know, it's tough. Do you stream by chance? Do you ever do Twitch streams and whatnot? in case you do, one of my ideas slash dreams, I don't know if dream is the right word necessarily, but one idea, since I deactivated all other social media, I recently started Twitch, working on it. Oh, sick. That's awesome. Well, shoot, if you know, as time goes on, if you kind of like what's going on here, I would love to sort of join forces, because it's better for everybody when we're trying to work together, and basically start a little stream team. We could make it pretty formal of like, oh, let's meet once a week and talk about, you know, sort of critique each other, talk about ways we can improve, help with, you know, hosting each other, boosting each other's viewership, stuff like that, just to help us get a leg up, you know what I mean? So if that's something that'd be interesting to you, and you're into kind of the message of my channel, then that would be rad. But no pressure at all. Just throwing that out there. Setting up, let's see, a bit new to this whole Twitch thing, setting up right equipment for right now. Totally. Yeah, it's like its own universe. It's pretty wild, but very, very cool. I've found that it's like that people who are on Twitch are usually a lot more, I don't know, nice. I haven't run into any bad eggs, you know, or just like mean people. Whereas on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, it's like it's like the Wild West. Yeah, true. That's what I like here. Me too. Me too. It's just seems to be a pretty cool place. Community is not toxic like other socials. Here. I also hate Reels. Yeah, TikTok is Reels, TikTok, the worst. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Whatever. Let's see. By the way, oh, whoops. Hello. Goodness gracious me. Okay, we're back. We should be okay now. Let's check it. Yeah, sorry about that. Appreciate you reminding me about that, because I do that all the time. It's like, oh. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that good. Okay, so what's this addiction thing you've mentioned in your bio, if you don't mind my asking? No, I don't mind you asking at all. It's a very good question. Basically, I am 3 years sober from sex addiction, and I like the purpose of my art is essentially sharing my experience with a higher power and like getting sober, not just getting sober, but just like turning my life around. It feels like just completely changing my experience of daily life so that I don't feel like I have to go out and find pleasure outside of me in order to feel okay, you know? So yeah, no, absolutely great question. For a time, I was doing some addiction recovery stories, but those were kind of heavy, and I was also getting like, there was I don't know, like adult content warnings that were coming up after I did that, which was independent of anything that I put on the channel, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know. I'm still trying to learn how to incorporate that in a sustainable way. And so every now and then I think I will try to get people to come on and share their story on stream or just chat about it or whatever. But it's a big inspiration for my art. And it's like a big reason why I'm doing it is yeah, so that's what's it. That's what's up. More power to you. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's the deal. So yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate the question, honestly, because yeah, it's something I am not afraid to talk about at all. Something I want to be talking about, but don't exactly just chat about it while I'm drawing randomly. So it helps to have the prompts. I should probably be making these little rope thingies more consistent across characters, but that's okay. I feel like the width have not been doing very consistently. So you trying to switch to art career as well then? Heck yeah. Yes, I am. For the last year I've pretty much dropped everything and just like tried to hit building my skills as much as possible. And I'm just starting on the manga right now. And yeah, I mean, it's wild. I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm actually getting really close to being able to start monetizing the channel on Twitch, which is very exciting. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm working on developing a website that will eventually hopefully lead to some revenue as well. Anyways, got lots of stuff going on. What do I do right now, if that's okay? Of course, no problem. I appreciate you asking. It's nice. I work with adults with disabilities. I studied urban planning at university, and I'm going to be going back and finishing the degree just because, well, I want to finish. And then let's see, hold on 1 second. I think I might try to do these two all on just one layer each instead of a group of layers. Anyways, what was I saying? I get so sidetracked so easily. You asked what I do. Adults with disabilities, urban planning. Oh, and I'm just selling my a mobile bike repair business that I've been doing for a couple of years. Trying to sell that so that I have money to do other stuff. I myself was an engineer, Graduated, worked for 4 years. I didn't feel right doing that. So yeah, late realization. Hey, that's same here, man. Same here. We are kindred spirits in that experience. Yeah, it was like it. I got so close to finishing, and then I was just like, even my dream job in this field is not what I want to do. That was pretty depressing. Gotta slow down. Take my time with this ear thing. Knock this back to a 10 probably. Yeah, late realization. Engineering. What kind of engineering? I mean, yeah, it's like, I guess that's another big part of why I'm doing Twitch too, is just like, I just want people to know that it's like, I'm 26 years old, changing careers to try and be an artist. And it's like insane. It's like, who does that, Nobody I know. 28, still not sure if this is going to be the biggest mistake of my life. Dude, oh my gosh. So much identification right now. Yeah, so you totally, we are on the same page with this. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I can relate. It gets scary sometimes. Especially when I start scrolling on social media. It's like, holy crap, I have no chance. But the beauty of it is, like, we've got so much time. My wife does ballroom dance, and that's actually what took us to Denmark at the beginning of our marriage. And she only has so many years that her body can like really do what it needs to do at a high level. So you and I have the benefit of like a lot of years left of like work, of being able to improve, and like we're not limited in that way, which is pretty cool. What do you think? Should we give Shiloh some freckles? Yeah. I like him in this frame a lot better than the last one. Aerospace engineering? That's wild. That's amazing. You're a talented individual. Holy cow. I really don't want to grow old thinking, wish I had tried. Yep. I agree. But you seem like a happily married guy. Wish I get to live that life someday. Lol. Oh man, dude. It'll come, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't say like it's all roses or anything like that, but we work hard. We work hard on helping each other feel heard and respected and valued and all that good stuff. So I like to think it's working out. I mean, it is working out. As long as I'm willing to be wrong, then we're good. Good to know. Yeah. For me, the thing is my previous job was stable and paid well, but now I put in extra. But I love it doing this. Totally, man. Yeah, it's tough. I had to, for a while, I wasn't working, and I was just taking art classes and drawing, and started doing Twitch, and then it just got to the point of like, yeah, I need to take responsibility for paying for all this stuff, and anyways, so now I'm in the middle of trying to budget everything so that I can do stuff, and it's tough. Oh boy. Full body stuff is hard. Whatever I'm earning is sufficient for me, but for a family of my own, I don't know. Yeah, it is scary. I totally agree. Yeah, we're not gonna be having kids for a little while still. I think at first, when we first got married, I thought that around this time of my life we would be like trying to have kids, but holy crap. Nope. Nope. But it'll come. Definitely got the boxiness, the box element pretty down pat here. I think I'm going to make him a little bit less broad-shouldered than I had in this sketch. Oh, it's about 10 o'clock. Well, I think I need to sign off. I was hoping to get this panel done, but that is okay. So, yeah, it was great having you come. I'm so happy that you stopped by. Let me know if you ever have any questions about streaming or like anything. If I can help, I'd love to help. Super stoked to have you on the Discord channel. We'll be doing the Artist's Way group on Tuesday, so watch out for that, and I hope to see you around. Totally, right back at you. So thanks so much, and I will see you, if not on Tuesday in the Discord, then next Wednesday is going to be my next Twitch stream as of right now. So sweet, man. Thanks so much. You're the best. We'll see you later. If I can find my button. Found it. Okay, bye.